My people, my Biafran people, how on a day? A certain man once told us, they are coming, they are coming, they are coming. The herdsmen, they are coming. They are coming for our land. They are coming for our resources. They are coming to take over. But they doubted him. They called him a liar. Some called him a warmonger. And some of his peers called him a small boy. The man, NNAMDI Kanu, told us, they are coming, they are coming. Today, what you're about to see is mining of resources in Biafra land. Akwa Ibom State, it's happening. The same thing they did in Oyo State when they were mining and they suddenly found gold. And ever since, Oyo State has known no peace. Similar situation is now happening in Akwa Ibom State. The herdsmen, they are coming. The CABAL, they are coming. Once they find what they want, once they find the amount of resources they want, once they can tilt the soil, and see the number of resource in that land, then they will come with their killer herdsmen, their bandits, their terrorists, to cause mayhem, to sabotage the land in order to gain access to the resources. I want you to hear this video, watch this video, and tell me what you think about this. They are coming, they are coming. They have come. Watch this and I'll come back. Very, very sad.
The fight against illegal mining in Cross River State has taken a decisive turn, with authorities arresting over 200 illegal miners in Yaka local government area. Communities such as Agoy Bami, Ekpo, Nko, and Ituagoy have been particularly affected, with residents raising concerns about environmental damage and security threats posed by the miners. The chairman of the Anti-Illegal Mining Committee and Task Force explains the rationale behind the crackdown and emphasizes the government's commitment to protecting the state's resources.
So any information that comes, we relate back to the State Security Advisor immediately for us to have to mobilize both the Army, Police, Civil Defense, DSS, with the immigration also to go into the site. So like you have seen the information that came, we were able to get hold of a lot of them. We arrested more than 200 and something. In fact, specifically 264. That was what we arrested that day. Cross River State will be a no-go area any moment from now, because we are really working seriously, both the Federal Mines Officer and the State Security Advisor.
The Federal Mining Officer for Cross River State also highlights the broader consequences of illegal mining for both the environment and the economy.
The people that came in, they are yet to render the activities, negative activities, before they were being curtailed.
Listen.
It's as a result of the resistance mayor that has, already established in the state. That is why we've not been able to have the serious damage to the environment and even the minerals being curtailed. You will see that those that have been arrested, they arrested them with their local mining tools.
The governor has charged the committee to intensify efforts to protect the state's resources while ensuring justice for offenders.
It is very, very clear that a lot of people have exploited the exclusiveness of mining to enter into our backyards and cause mayhem. And the next phase of Nigeria's development is based on our mineral sector. And Cross River State happens to be very, very rich. What we have on ground is over $1 trillion. And we cannot play with this.
More than that, sir. More than that, with all due respect.
We are ready to do whatsoever is required to support that you succeed at that level.
The operation involves security agencies and local vigilantes, with investigations ongoing to ensure suspects face prosecution.
The problem is this: you are saying suspects face prosecution. Who is responsible? Who is funding them? Who is giving them the gear, the tools, the equipments? While you all are watching the video, I'm busy watching the equipments being used by these people. The tools being used by them. Case in point, what you are seeing here now, you will notice those basins, those tools, they are similar. They look similar. So from our own vantage point, we are looking at the supply chain It means the person who supplied these people this tool is someone who was able to buy them in large quantity. It means it probably came from one source. So who is that source? If you can trace that source, you will know it will go to somebody. Those who claim they rule the country. Those who say they own the country. Look at all the basins. The same texture. So it tells you that it was supplied by somebody. Somebody. That's how you check. You check once you're watching the video, you look at the equipment being used. You look at what is being used. Watch this now. I'll show you some other equipment being used by the so-called miners. These are just the errand boys. Who supplied them those equipments? That's what you should be looking at. With my third eye, I'm looking at the equipment being used. Watch this again. Watch this.
Yaka local government area. Communities such as Agoibami, Agoekpo,
See all that? The shovels, they are all similar. Shovels are all similar. It tells you this guy didn't just come from randomly, come from one different place from the village. They came there, to dig and get resources. No. It was a deliberate attempt. Somebody's, bought all those things, those equipment for millions of naira or whatever. They bought those equipment. They organized those guys who are doing these things. And what they are doing is, this is the first phase. The first phase is to dig and search for resources. Once they found the amount of resources they want, once they've seen that the resources are okay, they are large to an extent, they will now go and discuss with the who is who. If it's gold, they're discussing with China, they're discussing with Saudi Arabia, the Arab world. And before you know it, Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP will have to come around to take over the resource, to kill the people living in that place, take their life, take their land. And while you're shouting insecurity in Biafra land, no, what they're doing is they're coming for the resources. The so-called Boko Haram, in the daytime they are Boko Haram, but in the night they are security guards for these rich companies to mine resources. They act as concierge during the night time. They act as bodyguards for the rich men to come with a helicopter to take the resources, pay the billions of dollars, and fly out of that zoo. So watch again.
Agoi have been particularly affected.
All the shovels, look at it. In its hand there, they are all similar. All the equipments are similar. That's what I'm looking out for. It now gives me the information. It gives me the information to know those who are responsible. To know this is an organized crime. Biafra land, they are coming. They are coming, please. They are coming. We have to keep on fighting to protect every land in Biafra land. They are coming. This is what they call insecurity. No. What they're after is the resources. ZAMFARA. What they are doing there is the resources. And because they are greedy, they don't want to, remit tax or revenue into their so-called government. So they have to come with insecurity and the rest of them to claim that, ZAMFARA state is ungovernable. But somebody is mining those resources. Somebody is being paid through the backhand. People are flying into ZAMFARA with private jets, looting and cutting away the golds, the resource from ZAMFARA. But till this day, not even a dollar, not even a naira has been remitted to their so-called federal government to run their budget. The only money they use is the oil revenue from Biafra land. That's why they say they believe in one Nigeria. Those criminals, they say they believe in one Nigeria because of the resource coming from Biafra land. They don't love us. What they love is the resources. So one Nigeria is a farce. It's a fraud. What they are doing is they are keeping their resources to themselves. They enjoy the billions of dollars they make from gold in ZAMFARA, in Oyo State. They keep it to themselves, but they say they believe in one Nigeria because they are able to take away our resources, our oil resources, crude oil. And they claim they are running an economy, a failed economy, but they claim they are running an economy based on the resource, the crude oil from Biafra land. Nigeria is a farce. It's a fraudulent country. So when Britain say Nigeria is fantastically corrupt, now you understand where they're coming from. When the then Prime Minister, Lord David Cameron, say Nigeria is fantastically corrupt, now you understand where he's coming from. There's nothing called Nigeria. There's nothing called one Nigeria. What they are doing is, as long as the crude oil is still coming from the land of Biafra, they must make Nigeria one so that they can be stealing the amount of money coming from the crude oil, the proceeds. They claim they are running an economy, a failed economy. But on the other hand, that's where the game plays on. On the other hand, the gold from ZAMFARA is a no-go area. All the resource from the north is a no-go area. It belongs to them. But they tell you, oh, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Your politicians say they believe in Nigeria. Your media men will say they believe in Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better. To the people of Cross River, they have come. Akwa Ibom, they have come. Middle Belt, they have come. Oyo State, Yoruba land, Oyo State, they have come. The Sharia is the beginning. There will be Sharia in Oyo State. You guys have to fight. You guys have to fight. That's the beginning. They have found the resource that they are looking for in Oyo State. 2 years ago, December 2023, the bomb blast in Ibadan was the final straw. What it did was it tilted the soil, and they now saw the amount of gold laying underneath the earth crust in Ibadan. Hence, they came with their so-called mutual partnership between the Yorubas and Yetiala. MOU was signed that their headsmen can come with their cow to Yoruba land. Where does the cow encroach upon? They encroach upon the lands. The headsmen come with their guns, AK-47 and the likes. So while they claim that they've come with their cows to eat the crop of the Yoruba land, they are busy stealing your resources. And they've come with Sharia law as well. One of the faces of Islamization of a nation is Sharia law. Once you accept Sharia law, then technically you are living in an Islamic environment. To the Yorubas, you guys should wake up. You claim to be the best, the most educated in that zoo called Nigeria. According to you, you say you are the most educated. You guys should please wake up. What you are seeing here has already happened in Yoruba land. You guys must wake up. Buhari was responsible. Those that came to mine your resources, especially in Oyo State. And be more specific, because the info we have, the intel we have, is that the amount of gold in Oyo State is as much as the one they have in ZAMFARA. So they are coming. When they sign the MOU to bring their animals to your land, for the cows of the north, for the cows of the headsmen to come and eat the grass in Yoruba land, that doesn't mean that the grass in Yoruba land is much more sweeter for the cows, softer, crunchier, healthier. No. The grass in Yoruba land is the same as the grass in the north. But somehow, the Afonjas within the Yorubas, they signed an MOU with Mietiala to carry their cows to Yoruba land. In Oyo State, it was signed in Oyo State. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. They are coming, they say, but today they have come. They have come. But me and my people, we shall fight. We shall keep on fighting to protect the land of Biafra. They have come. Somebody told us they were coming. They have come. They have come. but we shall defend Biafra land. Thank you and God bless.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, Bloomington, Lord Lugard, and it's why Flora Show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation, ever since annihilation. Nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.